Captures, captures. Captures, captures to Bilbo, Adam Genesis, Aurian Coley. Captures, captures to you all. So obviously the EVANS Spraggett Arena will be starting in about an hour. I think I'm about 2 minutes late. Sorry about that. So in the meantime, we can play some regular or wacky games of chess on lichess. If anyone challenges me to a game, I'll play a game, and yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I've been in a bit of a rush setting this whole thing up, so it might not be perfect, and the layout is a bit basic, but yes, thank you. I have got a new face for this stream. As you can see, I am EVANS Spraggett. That is my secret identity. It has been revealed. So yeah, feel free to challenge me to some games on lichess while I have a nice sip of Pepsi. So this should all be visible. Yep, EVANS Spraggett Arena. We've currently got 27 players. That's not quite 69, but close enough. I need to work out what's making noise. Ah, it's lichess. And also, ooh, Agad Matter liked and retweeted my little tweet, so we might get a few Agad Matter people coming in. So who was first? Batman Isis, I believe, was first. So as you can see, he is rated 1938. I'm going to get absolutely destroyed, but it's going to be fun, and hopefully I'm not lagging too much. We'll see. There might be a little bit of delay on the stream, but hopefully the actual game won't get like too lagged. Let's see if we can do an EVANS Gambit if he's feeling up for it. Oh, he is feeling up for it. I know how to do EVANS Gambit at least. Will Batman accept the challenge? I literally know no theory about EVANS Gambit, but let's see. So what's the main line in the EVANS Gambit? Are you supposed to push the pawn here and then just chase the bishop around? I don't really know. I should have probably prepared for the EVANS Spraggett stream by researching my EVANS Gambit, but I don't claim to be a chess player. I claim to be a chess enthusiast. So if you're looking for tips on how to play well in the EVANS Gambit, you should do what Batman Isis is doing and ignore what I'm doing, most likely. So we've got knight here. I think he's got a pretty solid setup. I'm looking rather silly with these pawns here. I can do these. Can I do like arrows and stuff? Yeah. Okay, I need to not get flagged. That would be a bad idea. Because a lot of my games end in me getting flagged because I'm not very good at time management. So yeah, I would say Batman Isis is very much in control here. Pins my knight. My knight's feeling a bit sad. Still holding the pin. I'm going to put the rook on the semi-open file. And now my bishop's feeling a bit sad. If I go here, do I end up getting trapped? Probably. Let's try this. Just go back and admit that we don't know what we're doing. Yes, I think I just hung a piece. That was not a good idea. And now there's a threat of this piece being captured with a nice little fork on these things. So how do I defend against both of these? I don't know. Let's try that. I'm probably running into some nasty tricks here, but it's all for the joy of learning. Let's see how I get punished for my insolence. And hello everyone in the chat. Captures to you all. I'm sorry if I'm not reading the chat. I'm trying to play an excellent EVANS Gambit game right here. Captures. That's a captures right there. Knight goes back. What can I do here? Can I push this pawn? I mean, this pawn is now hanging with check. I think I'll probably just take that. And now the king is getting hunted down. I'm going to move here. I say, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. What have you got? Do I want to go here? Let's go here. So the queen can deliver some checks. Maybe if I'm really sneaky, I can try and get a draw by repetition or something. But I very much doubt he will allow this. Okay, where's this knight going? Well, it looks like it's trying to go here. An excellent outpost for the knight, as they say. What if I just move my queen here? Am I hanging anything? Don't think so. Basically, my plan here is to try and get the queens off the board and then hope to somehow survive, even though that's probably not going to happen. Okay, let's go here. Let's see if there's any nasty discoveries. If in doubt, trade it out. That's the new catchphrase of the show. Ooh, what if I go like here? Is he going to push this pawn here and ruin my plan? No? Okay, well I've fixed my pawn structure. I am a bit low on time, which is a bad thing. I think that's a logical move. I'm threatening this, which protects this. Threatening, yeah, I think that was a good move. Unless I've missed something. Let's just push the rook further and try not to get flagged. Adam Genesis loves trading them down. Yeah, me too. Because I don't know what I'm doing. If in doubt, trade it out. Oh, he's got a very active king now. This is not good for me. I think I need to try and cut off the king from coming in too quickly. And then try and bring my own king into the game. That seems like a plan. I do have outside passed pawns, which are usually good. Okay, he's threatening to block off my rook here. I don't think there's much I can do about it, and I'm running very low on time. Let's try this. Let's try like... Oh, getting flagged. Now my rook's looking extremely silly. My rook is a very silly Billy. Yeah, that was a blunder by me. Whoopsie. Well, not a blunder, but it just lost a tempo for no reason. Yeah, now I'm going to lose at least one pawn. And I'm also going to flag, so that's not a captures. So I'm going to get flagged here, but it's all good. Captures. I mean, I think in theory, I know I shouldn't have pushed that. I think in theory, if I knew what I was doing, that would have been a draw, perhaps, because my king was close enough to these pawns. I think, but very good game, Batman ISIS. Let's check what's happening. House of Leaves, is that you, Batman ISIS? I'm no good at remembering YouTube names compared to lichess names. But if that was you, very good game. I think if I wasn't such a slow coach, I might have had a chance of holding that at the end. But maybe your king was close enough to get to this pawn. Because I was trying to get to this pawn by going like boing, 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 boing. But yeah, that was a nice little game with the Evans Gambit. Let's see, who was next? I think Adam Genesis was next, and then we'll play Quiz. And also, feel free to tell me your lichess name so I can call you by your YouTube name. So yeah, House of Leaves, that was Batman ISIS, very good game. Shall we try the Evans Gambit? You don't have to play the Evans Gambit on here, by the way. This is just, if you want to, then we'll try it. Okay, there's no Evans Gambit this time. Is that the French defense? I'm still learning all my technical terms for what all these openings are called. But I think that's the French, right? Someone correct me. What's going on here? Tried to play. Okay, Adam Genesis has been very nice to me. He's given me a 1 second increment, as in the game is 3+1. And as if you can see down here, we are pretty evenly matched, me and Adam. We've played a few games in the past. Du artista is Kois. Okay, I'll play you next. I don't know if I'm pronouncing Kois correctly, or is it Quaz or Quasi? This is not the French. What's e4, e6 called then? Someone give me some vast knowledge right here. Is the French d6 then? I nearly swore there. I didn't realise it was my go. Whoops. What's a good plan here? What if we move queen here and see what's happening? This rook or the other rook? Let's go this rook. Now where's this bishop going? What happens if I push that? Is that a massive blunder? The answer's usually yes, but I mean, let's find out. What if... Okay, he's... okay, I nearly just blundered my queen there, that wouldn't have been a captures. He's threatening 2 pieces, so go there, and then I assume rook's coming here for some nasty discoveries. And then if I move the queen here, I get forked, so yeah, queen there was not a good move. Yeah, let's just admit defeat. And in fact, there's still a fork, I've just run into a fork. Yeah. So, here we go. D6 is Philidor, if I'm not mistaken. Why, thank you very much. So here I'm getting massacred by Adam Genesis. Let's see if we can trap his rook though. Maybe that will turn into a captures. No trapping going on here. Okay, let's push that to avoid any coordination with the bishop and queen, if possible. No, this game is completely lost. Captures. So now once he gets his rook into the game and his bishop pair from hell, I think I'm somewhat toasted. Okay, luckily he can't go rook here. That would have been bad if I'd hung this knight. The threat is obviously rook to here. How do I defend against that? What if queen like here? And now captures. Undermining the base of the pawn chain. Adam's playing well here. If in doubt, captures. Yeah, I'm toasted here. Toasted! Whoops. Let's captures. So I'm only one piece and one like a major piece and a minor piece down. I mean, I can easily win this. Adam's got no chance, I'll tell you. But after Adam wins this, he's going to have even score with me. We're going to be 6.5 all. Why is Eric in the chat saying shut up in the PC version of it? Wait, if I move my queen away, I'm probably getting checkmated, right? So let's keep the queen somewhat close to the king. I mean, I'm going to get checkmated anyway, but he's got to work for his meal, as Agad would say. Let's see what he's got planned. This is, of course, a completely drawn endgame. Yeah, I would say so. Maybe I'll just need to wait for him to move his rook and then move his bishop. And then queen there, checkmate, that's my plan. So don't tell him, I'm going to give him a nice back rank mate when he's least expecting it. Nightbot saying terrible. You are angry. Nightbot hasn't been brought up to date with what's going on in the chess world. So Nightbot doesn't know that this is the EVANS Spraggett Arena. Nightbot still thinks this is the video editing course. I think the gentlemanly thing here to do would be to offer a draw. So let's offer a draw. Hope he accepts. Of course, I am joking. I will resign the game with much grace here. Wait. Why? He accepted the draw. That's funny. I was doing that as a joke, Adam, but that is pretty funny. But of course, Adam won that game, but he accepted a draw just to be amusing. You gave me a draw because I played well. I beg to differ. But very good game, Adam. I think Quaz, also known as, was that Duartista? I'm learning the names gradually. And if it wasn't, I'm sorry. I need to scroll up, see who was Quaz. Who was Quaz? I think it was Duartista. Scroll up. Yeah, it's Duartista. Let's go Duartista. Accept. Okay, so let's see what he's got in store. I've taken advantage of Adam's great kindness. Yes, Adam Genesis OP. Everyone go check out Adam Genesis. He does some excellent... Okay, this is called the... I should know what this one's called, but I've completely drawn a blank. It's the one where it starts with the queen pawn and then you play your knight there and stuff happens. That's generally the name of this opening. The queen's pawn, knight there, stuff happens opening. Now we'll just see what happens. I wanna get rid of that bishop because that bishop's a good bishop, and we don't like good bishops. We like bad bishops for our opponent. So he's trying to trade on a more favourable square, which makes sense. Get his rook on the nice semi-open file. The London. Yeah, this stream was a bit haphazardly arranged, so I haven't put massive preparation into it. But someone mentioned on the Discord server that we should invite Agad on to be the expert commentator, because Agad knows all his theory and stuff. That's known as the London system. Well, thank you very much, Afroman. Okay, the knight has reached an excellent outpost for the knight. And I know that capturing with the knight is going to end badly, because then I'll have a double attack. So that wouldn't end well. So let's just ignore that and hope that something happens which doesn't completely blunder the game. What if I move this knight to here? Is that a move? Let's try it. Because then I can capture the knight and then I'm not getting double attacked. Double attack! So it's now 20 past, well, 5 for me in the UK, so 40 minutes until the EVANS Spraggett Arena begins, and then you'll get my expert commentary on a bunch of games that I know nothing about, but we're here to mainly enjoy the show. Let's try capturing now. Because if pawn captures, he's got like a doubled pawn, and I might be able to... My plan is to try and tuck my bishop away like here. Oh, I've just blundered a piece when I wasn't checking. Always check for threats. That was the threat. Terrible. So now I'm down a piece. Let's castle queenside and see what happens. So congratulations to everyone who spotted that my knight was under attack there, because you are truly an excellent player, or at least an excellent not blunderer. Okay, so should I start pushing these pawns here now? Let's see what's happening. So let's weigh up the positives and the negatives. Negatives, I blundered a piece for no reason. Positives, these two pawns are looking a bit suspicious. Positives, I can maybe just like do a pawn store. This will fix his pawn structure if he wants to capture en passant. It's probably a bad idea, but let's do it anyway. En passant. I can't quite do the en passant the same way Agad does it, but... En passant. Wait, it didn't start right. No, it hasn't started. This is the Blunderfest before the actual arena. Because everyone loves a good Blunderfest. You get to point and laugh at me as I play badly against excellent players. So far I've played 2 games and lost both, even though I drew one because I got a pity draw out of Adam Genesis, which was amusing. So what if I push this pawn? Does that do anything? It gives him a nice little outpost for his knight here, but I'm trying basically to keep this rook at bay. And this is like a tempo move. Now he moves his bishop, and then maybe I can get the old rook here and harass this bishop, and then try and just checkmate, even though this queen is guarding at the moment. Ooh, is that a sacrifice? A positional sacrifice? I like that. That is some spicy stuff. So obviously he's doing this to try and get some sort of checkmate going, probably on this square. This square is quite weak. Like knight comes here, threatens that. Now he's threatening mate in 1. I spotted the mate in 1 this time. Whoop whoop. How do I defend against mate in 1? Can I push this pawn, or is that a terrible blunder? Let's try it. Let's try pushing the pawn to victory. So now the square is still weak if he can get his queen to like here and threaten it there. But maybe I've got a bit of time to like push this pawn here and try and get that bishop to a square where it doesn't want to be. Okay, so there's now an attack here. Should I... How about if I move the rook here? Because that in the future could protect this rank here. Maybe. Again, I'm just saying what comes into mind. No idea if any of this is actually right or not. I think I probably have to capture that. Captures. So now like rook here, I guess. Is there some like super dirty line that I'm missing? Oh, there is, I can see it. Queen comes here, threatens unstoppable mate there, right? Yeah, I see it now. Ooh, that's dirty. How do I prevent the queen getting to there? I don't think I can. I'm gonna just get completely low on time here while I work out. I'll probably have to... Okay, I'm gonna do this anyway with the plan of sacrificing the rook. Wait, that doesn't work either. No, I saw the threat and then I was thinking I can put the rook here. No, I can put the rook here, right? I think that's the only move that doesn't lose the game on the spot. "27 seconds for me, 34 for Duartista. Both players are extremely low on time. It's going to be a flag fest. Okay, so obviously the only move is that. And then what? Captures here, I'd imagine. Captures. So once these rooks mobilise, I am toasted. So maybe I'm going to try doing the old pawn-a-roni move. Try and threaten my own mate on this square. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, low on time. I think capturing here is actually not a good idea for me. Okay, so he's got the double attack going. Okay, he's now threatening triple attack. So I need to try and prolong the amount of time he's got to triple attack me. What if I go here? Does that work? Like once that rook gets to there, I'm in terrible trouble. Okay, threatening that. What if that? No, that blunders the game. Don't blunder the game. Okay, I'm gonna run out of time, but yeah, this is over. Good game. Oh, I can't even do that. There we go. Let's end the game on a lol. I'm trying not to get flagged. You've got to checkmate me. You're not allowed to flag me. If you can capture all the other pieces before checkmating me, you actually win a bonus prize of my extreme lols. You've got to capture all the pawns and then checkmate me with like however many queens is possible. Oh, that's one queen down. Oh, good game, Duartista. Very nicely done. Okay, that was a great game. We've got 35 minutes until the arena starts, so let's see. We've got epilogue maybe. Is epilogue in the YouTube chat? Raid. Who's raiding? I hope we're getting raided. That'd be nice. Let's play. Yeah, that was a fun game, Duartista. Thanks for the game. Okay, this has got no increment, so I better play a little bit faster. Because one of the problems I have is that I don't really know what I'm doing, so I don't have an instinctive feel for where my pieces are supposed to be. So I think too long, and then make a blunder anyway. But I guess the main way to beat that is to just keep playing and get better at pattern recognition and all that good stuff. Kevin Spraggett raid OP. What are we doing here? Let's just play a pawn move to not waste too much time. Does this pawn want to move? Probably. It would make this pawn weak though. Let's try moving the knight for some reason. The best reason to do something is for some reason. Let's try that. And then we can maybe put our bishop. Yeah, my bishop is rather sad. Look at his pawn structure here. This is not good times for this bishop or this bishop. This is the bishop pair from nowhere. Okay. What happens when you Google EVANS Spraggett? Well, in fact, I'm going to give up this bishop because it wasn't really doing anything. And then, okay, this knight's not doing much. How's the knight getting into the game? How about if we move the knight here with the plan of going here and here? That might work. Try and get the knight more active. Okay. Does moving it do anything straight away? Maybe not. Maybe not. What if that? Let's just put a nice little... See if we can attack the knight somehow. Captures, captures. I assume I should recapture with the queen there. You can put the rook here to claim the open file. Okay, unpinning. I assume now I want to go like here. Well, I don't really have a crystal clear plan, but we'll move some pieces around and see what's crack-a-lacking. What if I move this here? Has he got an easy way of attacking it? Probably. Attacking the bishop. Got to guard this square, I guess. Captures, captures, probably. Yeah. Now what? Knight is threatened. That's such a passive move, moving the knight back. Moving it here seems really dangerous though. Because if I move it here, he'll just like attack it and then everything's going to fall apart. Okay. I feel like I should move this queen somehow. And then get the rook on this file. I think that's what I want to do. And this bishop's not really doing anything. Now the knight is threatened. Go here, trade him off, maybe. Try and get the bishop to come to here. Ooh, he does not like that. Now what? Now what indeed? How about just a simple waiting move? Yeah, so I expected that. Now here maybe? And as usual, I'm extremely low on time. Yes, the hardest move to find is with the knight back. Ooh, that's a tactic there, isn't it? Unless I'm missing something. Doesn't that win a rook? I'm probably missing something. I usually am missing something. I suppose you can go bishop here. But that doesn't really work, does it? No. Okay, how can I attack? Okay. Let's just go here. Oh, I'm low on time. Very low on time. I need to move this knight back into the game somehow. Oh, my queen is under attack. That would not be a good time to give up a queen for no reason. Note to self, okay, this pawn's hanging, but I mean, we can live with that. Your opponent offers a draw. Shall I take a draw? No, you can flag me. Let's just pre-move. Pre-move master incoming. Watch this pre-move game. I can see checkmate in 26 moves. I've got it all planned out. Checkmate in 26 incoming. You better be scared. Oh, I got flagged. Oh, I was completely winning there. I mean, once I'd lost my queen, it was such an easy mate in 26, but like ran out of time. Very good game, epilogue. thank you for the game. This is called, oh, and I just noticed he said this is called the Maroczy bind. I've heard of that. That's where you've got 2 pawns like here and here or something, and then like a knight here, and it like controls these squares. It's something like that, isn't it? Maroczy bind. Oh, I apparently missed mate in 57, not 26. Thank you for the correction. Nice sip of Pepsi to keep me going. Okay, captures. If anyone wants to challenge me, I will accept all challenges. And if not, we can do whatever. I'll just play some random games. In fact, can we check up on the tournament? How do I check the tournament? Be on here somewhere, won't it? It was in this Team Arena Agad Matarino. EVANS Spraggett Arena. We got 29 eagerly waiting players waiting to play. Once it starts, I will probably unregister. Well, no, I'm not going to unregister. I'll probably sit out, and then if there's time, I'll play some games. But I'd rather be like commentating on other people's games and showcasing them rather than. You've seen enough of me playing badly. Let's see people playing excellently. We've got Shivam Gupta. Let's play some. Oh, why won't it? It's because I'm okay. I was trying to click the tick, but I kept getting the. Okay, we've got to go for the Bon Cloud one time against a player that's like 500 points higher than me. Let's do it. This is how you become a true champion of chess. You move your rook there, and then you castle artificially. That's the stuff. That is the stuff. Okay. Am I a rated player? Yes, I'm rated terribly. That's the official rating. Okay. Threatens this. Let's just captures. Okay, I'm in. Who would have thought that playing the Bon Cloud would end up in a pretty bad position? I didn't see it coming. I did not see that one coming. So the problem I've got is this bishop is nicely pointing at this, but as soon as I move my bishop away, I need to get this knight out without it getting like insta-wrecked. Let's try this. I feel like this probably fails to a tactic. There's probably going to be a tactic that ends up with this happening. Maybe not. Loses a pawn, but we can live with a pawn. Okay, it also loses a rook. It loses a pawn and a rook, which is the good stuff. The good stuff. I guess block with rook so that I can at least grab a knight for a rook. Yeah, I am a... If you've heard Sameh call himself a BM, I'm one of them. BM Agad Matarino confirmed. Okay, my new strategy is to flag him. Okay, so... Oh, I see the strategy here. If I capture with knight, he captures the rook, and if I capture a queen, he captures the pawn. So either way, that was a clever play. He gets an extra pawn out of the deal. I was trying to give up a... But wait, what if this captures here, what if queen here, defending the rook? How about that? Maybe I've saved my rook after all. Yes, boys, we got a rook. We saved the rook at the cost of only 2 pawns. This is a new personal best. So now I've got to be careful of all sorts of sneaky tricks. This rook needs to move somewhere, but I don't know where. How about here? Sneaky, sneaky tricks. Okay, double attack. Double defended though. I assume the rook's coming here to threaten this. So, what if I just move this up here? What happens then? I think this is quite instructive. Like, Shivam Gupta is playing very well. He's got me on the back foot. I'm constantly just trying to react, and that's not how you want to play. You want to be the one making the threats, not taking the threats. Because obviously my pieces are very passive. They're just kind of hanging out here defending this pawn for some reason. Whereas look at these monster rooks. Oh, it's my turn. What's he done? He's gone there. Okay, I need to work out what the threat is. I haven't got any time to do it though, so... There's definitely a threat here. Let's just move here and see what the threat is. You get bonus points in chat if you tell me what this move... What's this threatening? Is it trying to get the bishop here, maybe? No? Bishop here. Okay. What if... here? I mean, this pawn's hanging, obviously. Ooh, that's a nice move. Threatening that. And that. Does that do anything? I don't know. There must be some sort of spicy tactics here, there must be. Triple attack. Okay. What if here? Let's see how he finishes me off here. I want to see it. That's a good move. I want to go for a king walk now, but I don't think I can. Yes, king walk. Come on. Come on. Self-mate coming. When you're hopelessly lost, the best thing to do is just run into the corner and hope to get mated. Yes. Oh, come on. Yes. Nice. Very nicely played, Shivam Gupta. I can even press the auto GG. That was very nice. Another rook is coming to d2. Let's see if I can do this. So, what was the moment I was talking about? It was when the rook moved. Okay, so forward. So the idea here was to let that rook come here. Yeah, that makes sense. To put max pressure on here and here. Very good game. Pig on the 7 right. Who's next? I don't know who was in the queue first, so I'm just going to click the top one and try. Ari and Coley, which one are you? I will play Ari and Coley. I could take the rook. Where could I take the rook? I like taking rooks, but I didn't take it. And that's why I will never... Arian Coley has just... Arian Coley, you're definitely not next because your name just popped up. I'm going to go with Srivash... how do you pronounce that? Srinivash M29. And if you say you're next when you're not even in the queue, that's very naughty. So we've got 20 minutes until the EVANS Spraggett Arena begins. And this will be... Oh, at the end with the king I could take the rook. Yeah, I know this, but I was trying to get hilariously mated for the lols mainly, because the game was already over, and sometimes it's good to resign, but sometimes it's better to just play it out and create as ridiculous a position as possible. That's my thoughts on that. Okay, I've made a dodgy move here. This is not good. I want this bishop to be over here somewhere, not stuck on this square. Okay. Let's try here, maybe? Now, is my king... This is actually a good moment to pause the video, even though I'm on a clock. I'm thinking maybe my king is safer on the queen side rather than the king side here. Just because there's no pawn here. Like, just get a nice prophylactic move, get the king to safety, start pushing on the queen side. That could work. Let's try it. And let's try not to run out of time. It's nice to have... Okay, so obviously he's trying to smash through on the queen side now that I've castled queen side. Smash, smash, smash. The doubled rook on the 7th rank is like the blue knight. Blue knight OP. Yep, as a Gad would say. Pigs on the 7th rank, gobbling up all the pawns. Okay, how am I ever getting this pawn into the game? That's a question. Okay, I feel like I'm missing a tactical shot here. Why has he pushed that pawn? Because obviously captures. Is there a threat? Can he do a nasty discovery? I don't see the nasty discovery though. I'm going to take it and say, show me what you got. Where, oh, is it here? Is that the nasty discovery? But then here, and then here, and then here. I think I've just won a clean piece, but I might be wrong. So now we just retreat. We run away and say thanks for the free piece. And he's still trying to attack me. So now this pawn is hanging. Okay, this looks a bit more dangerous, like instinctively, but we're going to try it. Let's see how we get punished this time. So the immediate thought is this, with a double attack here. So then queen would go like here, maybe? Ah, that's actually interesting. What if here? Is there a nasty discovery lurking? I'm going to try it. No reverse gear Barnes, going, just putting that queen out, ready to get nasty discoverized. Okay. What's the threat? The threat is queen to here. Is there a good defense? How about I just... I need to... I haven't got time to think this one. I know what the threat is. The threat is that, followed by that. If I just move the king, that doesn't actually protect against the main threat. There must... Like, I think that might be the move. Let's try it. I took way too long finding that move though. We need to guard this crucial square. Okay, now there will be a lot of nasty discoveries. How about I just go here? Nasty discoveries. So like, I know I'm a bit of a noob, but I know that once you're up a piece, you want to just trade down as much as possible. So obviously he doesn't want to trade down. And I don't know if there's a way of forcing it. Yeah, there's going to be some sneaky tricks from Srinivas here, I'm sure, because my king is a bit weak. I can see that my king is a bit weak. What if I move king here? Does that... No, I mean, that's not even a legal move. At least think of legal moves. What if I move my bishop here? What if this? Both players are extremely low on time. So my plan is to get this rook here and then create some sort of counter attack before he can checkmate me. That would be nice. Okay, that lets me trade down, because if captures, then captures. Same again, right? Oh, I'm too slow. Too weak, too slow. Too weak, too slow OP in chat. Like, this is an easily winning position, but I've just blundered on time. Easily winning position, blunder on time OP. Ooh, nicely done. Spraggett Arena. That was nearly my immortal. That was the only game I've played so far where I was actually in a good position. But my time management skills are Not so good. Oh, but look at these clocks. He won with 1.4 seconds left. That's the good stuff. Hey, Subhadeep. The arena hasn't started yet. The arena starts in 13 minutes or so. So I'm just playing a few fun games to keep you all entertained and to give people time to play. Because I agree, just starting the arena immediately, loads of people will tune in and then they won't have time to join, but you've still got time to join. That's the beauty of starting it an hour early. Okay. Does the bishop want to go here? Not really. How about here? That's probably a better place for it. Where does this bishop want to go? Here or... Let's try that. And then we leave our options open to castle either side. Seems reasonable. Okay. Trying to just play a bit faster. Oh, did I pronounce your name correctly? I'm very glad if I did. I'm guessing I didn't, but Subhadeep Biswas is how I would pronounce it in my native accent. Wait, this is going to end badly, isn't it? If he finds this move, I think I'm losing my knight. Yes, he's found it. I think I'm definitely losing my knight now. Unless there's any... What about that? If your piece is being threatened, just re-threaten their piece and hope that the threat goes away. It might work. Hello, Lakal, Trevor Higgins, Starboy, Shivam, Mike. Anyone else I haven't said hello to? Sorry about that. Oh, that's a really nice move. I really like that move. Because obviously it's threatening the queen, threatening the knight. Knight can't move because then the queen goes. So I think I either give up a piece or I go here and threaten and run into more nasty discoveries. Let's do it. Let's run into more nasty discoveries. Seems like the way to go. We're playing the hold on to your knight at all costs game, even if it costs you the queen in the game. You will not take my knight. You've got to take my queen if you want to take my knight. Okay, what's the idea here? Obviously, this. So this is now only being attacked once, which is the good news. I'm thinking this might be a move. Just gut instinct. There's probably a massive punish for it, but... Like, knight captures, I guess, is the punish. Because pawn captures, I just want to get the queen up here and if bishop captures, then queen captures here. So I'm guessing knight captures pawn is the correct move here. That would be my first thought, but we will see. Ah, bishop captures here. What's the idea here? What is the idea? I wasn't expecting that, because doesn't that just let me wiggle my queen out of all the danger? Ah, it wins a rook. Very nice. Okay, that's fair. We will lose the exchange. It wins a rook, but at what cost? Because isn't this knight now kind of trapped? I need to defend this pawn and then castle queenside. Okay, obviously threatening the pawn. Threatening... It's not checkmate if he grabs that pawn, is it? So if I go here, he pushes here. If I go here, he pushes here. Maybe I just don't defend that pawn. Maybe the move is just a castle. The move was not to castle. I've just... Breaking news. The move was not to castle. And so for those of you who found the move of not castling, congratulations, you didn't just blunder the game. And for those of you who did castle, you have just blundered the game. Maybe I can be a dirty flagger though. There's still time. There's always time to be a dirty flagger unless there's not. And if there's not time to be a dirty flagger, then you're extremely low on time. And yes, it hasn't started yet. I think I can probably play one more game after this, and then we'll head over to the arena and work out how to stream that, because I've never streamed an arena before. So now we've got the bishop pair from Heck against the monster rooks, but I am up on time, so maybe I can be a dirty flagger. And I will have to say I'm sorry about that if I do dirty flag you, but that's just the way it's got to be. Seems logical. I might throw in some moves that he's not expecting. Like, what's he not expecting? He's not expecting that, surely. Oh, correct. He wasn't expecting that. Nicely. This is some dirty flagging action right here. Dirtyflagger.com. Oh, this is actually how you do it though, isn't it? Let's see if he can checkmate me in time. I will be impressed if you get the old spicy checkmate here. Oh, you flagged me. That was, I applaud you for that. I was trying to be a dirty flagger, and in the end you proved to be a speed demon. I might need to take a shower after this game. Luckily I don't, because luckily my dirty flagging plans were not fulfilled. So very good game there, GT12. And if you're in the chat, let me know your name, because I don't think GT12 is in the YouTube chat. No challenges. We've got 5 minutes. You're Garner Thompson. That would make sense. GT, Garner Thompson. Very nicely done. You've got them pre-moving skills right there. But obviously you were winning, but you got a bit low on time. But then you redeemed it by playing very accurately and fast. So I think that's probably enough games for now. Let's check up on the arena. EVANS Spraggett Arena. We're up to 34 players. We just need half a player to join, and we'll have half of 69. Can someone who is half a man please register? That would be most excellent. Okay, I've got one more challenge. I'm going to accept it, but I'm going to play really fast and try and pre-move as much as I can, so I can lose or win extra quick. That would be good. Maybe I'm going to be the new flagging master with these new pre-move skills. I'm not going to pre-move this time, because he might realise I'm pre-moving and make a spicy sacrifice or something, and then I'll get punished. We'll do the old hover the mouse, and then only play it if it's a good move. Or, well, not a good a move that doesn't instantly lose, I will say. That's my definition of good move. My standards are not that high. Okay. Captures, 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 and captures. See, I think this position actually looks okay for white. I wouldn't say it's good for white, but I wouldn't say it's terrible. We've got, like, better central control. Try that. Obviously the threat is this, but he's not going to fall for that, surely. Ooh. Doesn't that win a piece? I think it wins a piece, unless there's any, like... There might be a way to refute it. I don't think that refutes it. Okay, my bishop is kind of sad. What about this? This looks... No, that doesn't work. That doesn't even come close to working. How about this? Let's try that. Get the queen up the board. I don't know what I'm threatening here. I guess I'm threatening that, kind of. I can't actually work out if this does anything, because obviously you can capture here first, and you can capture here first. I think it's like an equality play, right? Doesn't lose anything, but doesn't win anything. It's a very, like, rook here is a big threat. No, it's not. It would be if I could get an extra defender on it. There must, like, my Morphe head spidey sense is tingling here. There must be some sort of spicy strategy to win this. Okay, how about that? And then that. Because he's going to grab the pawn. He's going to be a naughty pawn grabber, right? No, en passant. Can I not go en passant here? Why can't I go en passant? Someone tell me. Am I missing? Is that not a spot where you can go en passant? Oh, was his pawn on here? Oh, it was on here. I thought it was on there. That's why I can't go en passant, obviously. I need to get the bishop active somehow. So let's start by defending this. I had a brain freeze then. I thought that was an en passant and I was excited. But the pawn was actually on here. So I was hopelessly trying to en passant when there was no en passant to be passanted. Oh, that was a free rook. I am so bad. I just totally didn't spot that was a free rook. Okay, I'm threatening mate in 1 here, obviously. Queen gets here, it's mate. How's he going to defend? So I can just hide my king away if he tries to harass my king. Still threatening mate in 1. Maybe I'll get my first checkmate of the day. Just in time to start the arena, or maybe he'll find a way to refute it. The arena is about to start. Come on, come on, come on. Is he gonna find a way to refute my unstoppable mate in 1? I think it's unstoppable. I can't see a way to refute it. I mean, he can make it a mate in 2 by going rook sacrifices here. And a mate in 3 if he wants by then going queen here. Okay, it's an unstoppable mate in 3. I've changed my mind. Oh, good game. Supratem 111. That was... I'll even press the GG. Okay, let's quickly head over to the... Oh. That's the one I want to scroll down. It was in this team arena, EVANS Spraggett Arena. How many excellent subscribers have we got playing? We've got 36. That's like a decent amount. And it starts in... Well, there's probably a lag on this stream, but as I'm reading it right now, it starts in 30 seconds. So, best of luck, everyone. I'm just going to refill my glass without revealing my face too much. No face reveal to 100k, I tell you. Okay, what I'm going to do, because I am registered, I'm going to play the very first game. So I'm playing white here, so it should be black to move, and I'm playing against Jatin Kajoria. There is a lag of about 20 seconds, okay. Okay, you've got 6-5-4 to move. Captures. Oh, he found a move. Okay, he's given up the bishop. I don't know if he was aware that this was an EVANS Gambit stream. Sorry about that. I will give you all a big hint. If you're playing black, you don't want to let your bishop get captured, because then you're at a massive disadvantage straight away. That's the only thing I do know. So yeah, I'll play 1 game and then I'll sit out and I'll watch everyone else play, and I'll enjoy the show and try to make it entertaining, even though I don't really know much about chess or EVANS Gambit. Not the theory side, anyway. Let's try that. And good luck to everyone. How do I want to capture here? I reckon with the knight. And then with the bishop or the queen. Queen seems to make more sense to me, but that probably means it's not the right move. How about let's make him react. See if he wants to captures. Oh, do you guys see it? I see something a bit spicy here. I managed to not miss the mate in one. Very good game, Jatin Kajuria, and unlucky for not noticing that it was the EVANS Gambit on the board. Okay, now I think I click pause here. And that means that I've paused. Hey look, I'm number 2 in the arena. Haha. So I've paused, which means I'm not playing. So how do I rail another game? I'm going to make my screen a bit bigger. In fact, that doesn't do anything, does it? I'll just click on the thing. Let's check out Mike 14GR, because he is an excellent subscriber. Oh, this is a high rated game. Look at this. In fact, I'm going to have to make the Spraggett smaller so that we can see more relevant information. Hopefully that'll do. We've got Mike rated 2122 against Slackworm rated 1955, so these are both very good players. And what do we see that's going on here? So it looks like white is mounting an attack here. He's got the, like, I mean, what is this king doing? This king's looking rather exposed. Yes, link to description in the description, and it's only just started, and it lasts, well, it preliminarily this week lasts for 2 hours, but if that's too long, we'll change it if we do it again. But what I'm saying is, it's a long tournament, so if you join now, you won't really be at any disadvantage. So look at this, there's a lot of pressure here. This queen is in a very nice square. This king is looking a bit scared. So obviously this was a losing position, I'd imagine, because Mike resigned and Slackworm won that, so well done both of you. That was I didn't see the beginning of the game, but that was a very interesting endgame. And now I need to work out how to go back. We just click the arena, right? Let's try and find a game that's just started. This is pretty early on. Batman Isis, he wrecked me earlier. Let's see how he does against GT. Oh, these are both players that have both wrecked me earlier, so I don't know who to root for. I want someone to avenge me, but I mean, they both beat me, so... Can you please both avenge me? Super Deep, you lost so badly. Well, you got to break a few eggs to make an EVANS Spraggett Arena. Right, so what have we got going on here? We've got the knight out in the open here. This knight here. Ooh, is that a piece sacrifice? It is. No, it's not. It's defended by this one. That's... ooh. This is the good stuff. So obviously what I see here is that white is launching some all-out attack to try and checkmate the black king. Black is trying to regroup and gain the material advantage, even though white could capture here and have a material advantage, but I think white is mainly trying to go for mate here, because this bishop needs to get developed. But so what else can we see? Captures, knight goes here. What's the threat? So these knights are defending each other, which I've heard is not usually a good idea, because if one of them falls, then the other one falls or something. Captures, so the knights are still doing a valiant job of defending each other, but they're never going to be able to move. Yeah, I think that's the problem with knights defending each other, is that they can't ever move, so you're stuck like shuffling your king around and stuff. So as a non-expert, I would say white has the upper hand here, just for the reason that he's got more mobility with his pieces. I might be wrong. Is there a way... Okay, black moves the king into the game. Black does have a much better king position and is up on material. But white does have the rook pair, which in the endgame is very strong. So, I'd say this is anyone's game. The knight finally moved, so the knights have... Was that a blunder? I think that was a blunder. I think the knight just moved and then just got taken. Oh, sorry. Got captured. Captures, Shibakant Behera, sorry. Sorry about that. And nobody heard me say the T word a minute ago. That didn't happen. Ooh, that knight is definitely threatening to come here with a triple fork. Look at that triple fork. Boom, boom, boom. But that is okay. We're still on for the double fork, but I mean, he's surely not going to allow that. There we go. That protects against the double fork. So now white just wants to trade down and enjoy a material advantage, but not much. So they say a rook's worth like 5 points and a knight's worth like 3. And black has an extra pawn, so it's only a 1 point advantage. But now this looks like a completely winning endgame for black because he's got these pawns here that are just going to like march up the board and march to victory. And I don't think white has enough time to stop them, or does he? I think black queen's first, and yeah, that should be curtains for Batman, unfortunately. Yeah, the black king here is going to easily queen this pawn. The writing is on the wall. Can Batman flag GT? And that's a very good game. Well played, both of you. And we go back to the EVANS Spraggett Arena. How many have we got? We got 39 playing here. Shall we try? I'm not going to just do all the ones at the top. Let's see who's playing. Is Bilbo playing? Not right now. Pause. Let's try this one. Mr. Brainbox YT. What's going on here? What is the king doing here? That is the question. The king was just going for a nice walk. So the king is going for a nice walk. Mr. Brainbox YT against clowns are the best. Okay, so... Oh, and black is without a queen, so this is most likely going to be carnage, unfortunately for black. Maybe the knight can do something. Nope, not this time. So there is nothing more to be done here, unfortunately. I think this is going to be mate in a very short amount of time. But we'll watch it on, because it's rude to leave a game just because you think it's over. Maybe there's some spicy reverse back rank ultramate that we haven't spotted. You've got to always consider that. So I'm wondering, like, there must be a mate possible here. What's the quickest mate possible? So the king can either go to here, or not there. So here or here. Or block with the bishop, yeah, that's right. And now there should be a mate very shortly. Just get the queen there. Ah, nicely spotted. I'm not very good at spotting the mates in one, but that's a mate in one. Cuts off this square, this square, this square, and the pawn's cutting off that square. Well played. Both for you. Captures. Let's go. Let's see. Try and find a game. Are a bunch of people not playing, or am I doing it wrong? This is a game. I think some people are waiting for games or something. We haven't seen Che Pro, Che Pro, and I Am Not Rosen. Well, it would be nice if you were Rosen. And then we would have some queen shenanigans. Thanks for keeping it unrated. Now that's alright. It was like, this is just a test run really, to see how it goes. Like we're dreaming big. Eventually, this is going to be the biggest arena in the world, and we'll have like Agad Mata coming on and commentating, and like Hikaru, and then Team Solomid are going to like give me $1 million to endorse the EVANS Spraggett Arena. That's we're dreaming big here with the EVANS Spraggett Arena. And then we'll get sued by Kevin Spraggett for name infringement rights, but then we'll win because we'll say it's not Kevin Spraggett, it's EVANS Spraggett. And then Kevin Spraggett I'll hire him as one of my GM commentators, and we'll have the EVANS Spraggett Arena with top level commentary from Agad Mata and Kevin Spraggett. Okay, who haven't we had yet? I don't think we've had Midi lose. We've had Clowns Are the Best. To start with, I'll try and find games that I haven't watched anyone. We've seen Slackworm. I don't think we've seen Shivan Gupta or S302 6156. So let's see this. This is very early on. So what's going on here? Again, the white king is going for a nice walk. I always approve of any time the king goes for a nice walk. Maybe you can artificially castle eventually once you need to get rid of that bishop here, and then you want the rook to come here and the king to run away here. Nice little artificial castle. Okay, so knights come into here. Bishop goes here. So what's the threat? Well, the threat from white is to just capture here. Now that's an interesting move, because if captures then captures, winning the queen. So how do you... So I guess white has to capture here and give up the rook, right? Or is there a way to... Can you do... I don't see it. I think that's a good move by black. Yeah, gives up the exchange. But maybe it's not a good move. Maybe now the bishop is trapped. That might be the ace up the sleeve for white here, that you've lost the rook but you're going to win the bishop back. That might be it. So how do you attack that bishop without giving up a piece? That's the question. Because at the moment, if you go here, captures. But if you move the knight to try and attack it this way, this square is no longer guarded, so the bishop can like sneak out. So that's the enigma. If white wants to win back the piece, that's the enigma to solve. Oh, and that is a spicy little move there. Okay, so he's gone for it, so now bishop comes here and then either retreats or just captures, and then no harm done. So let's count the pieces. We've got 2 bishops, 2 rooks for black, and we've got 2 knights, a bishop and a rook for white. And pawns, we've got 6 for white and 7 for black. So white is up in material and development. No, sorry. White is up in development, but down in material. That's what I meant to say. So white's main advantage here is that they've got their pieces out. Whereas if black has time to get their pieces active, then black will have a favourable position and be in a good shape to win. And white's king is not looking too happy on that square. So I'm thinking, yeah, I like that move. No, I don't. It's the Botez Gambit, unlucky. I was thinking the same thing. You want your rook into the game to threaten nasty discoveries, but then you just give up the queen, and then you're like, Botez Gambit accepted again. Damn it. Unlucky there. S302. I've definitely been in that boat before. Okay, who haven't we seen? I don't think we've seen Radical or Vishal Jadhav, so let's check out the game. Oh, this is looking very bad for white here. A lot of pressure going on here. And you've got 3 pieces all very close to the king. Is there a cheeky strategy here to get a mate, or is that a blunder? Because sacrificing a piece there is only good if you've actually got a mating sequence, because if you don't, then you're just going to be down a piece and losing the game. Looks like it might have been a blunder, because by playing the pawn move, black is admitting that he doesn't actually have a follow-up. And it's going to be pretty tricky to checkmate with just a knight and a queen when white has such good defences here. Hello, Archajit Ganguly. Captures. Okay, so what does black have going for him? Black has more active pieces near the white king, and black does have an outside pass pawn, but it's very weak. It's going to be hard to defend that pawn without giving up your control of the attack over here. Like, my gut instinct is that white should be winning this. But you've got to not blunder any like sneaky mate tactics. Just play solid. Keep your advantage. Try and grab this pawn if you can. Oh, that's a pawn. And a knight. That's curtains, surely. I believe that's game over. And like the only thing, yeah, this pawn easily falls to this, and then it's just game over. Just a matter of technique and not getting flagged. It's a veritable flag off here. Who's gonna flag the other? And this is a photo finish. Can Vishal Dav pre-move in time? Not this time. Good game, both of you. That was a very interesting game. Let's go back to the EVANS Spraggett Arena. How to join your team. If you click on the lichess tournament, you'll see here entry requirements must be in team. It was in this team Arena Agad Matarino, and then you click on that, and then there'll be a join button somewhere. I'm already in it, so I don't see the join button, but it'll be on there somewhere. That's how you join the team. Okay, let's try and find someone we haven't seen yet. We've seen Shivam. I don't think we've seen Jack Nolan. We've seen I Am Not Rosen. So for now, we'll get to everyone. We've seen. I think we've seen Radical. Have we seen Arian? We've seen Slackworm. I'm Not Rosen. Slackworm. I'm trying to give everyone a gate, like a showcase. I don't think we've seen Jaggy Laka, but we've seen Batman Isis. I don't think we've seen Akash and A45678971238901, if you want to be precise about it. So this is a very interesting position. We've got pieces all over the place. A lot of action going on in the centre. Yeah, I'm not sure who's winning this game. This looks close to me. I mean, that pawn was hanging. That's a captures, so that's just giving up a knight. Or is it? Was there a piece there? No, it's not giving up a knight, it's just an exchange. Okay, so who would you favour? Would you rather be playing white or black here? I've got to say I'd probably rather play black here. Just because I think these pawns here could do some damage in the long run. You sneak your king over here, get your rook in the game, push these pawns. That would be my plan. But A456 has a different plan. He's going king over here. So feel free to correct me in chat. But would your king not be safer over here? Because over here it can get easily attacked by the rooks on the semi-open files. But I'm a noob, so I'm probably wrong. Let's see how he continues. So he's going for the nice king walk, the old double prophylactic move. Oh, that's a tactical shot. Obviously you can't capture. And you can't capture here because boink, that's a free pawn. Going for the queen trade. What will happen next? This is a very very interesting game with some aggressive plays. Who knows what will happen next? So white can capture here and ruin black's pawn structure. And then white will try and attack that pawn. But then the king will just come here. Black go in for the trade. Black attacks the pawn, king will go here. And then what? King goes here. Ah, that's a good move, because now if here, then here. Well, just that. So that gives up... Oh, that was a rook blunder, I think. And now white is closing in on it, and black resigns. So good game, Akash, and a456. So I think black did have the advantage there, but then just a blunder just ended it. Brainbox. Who haven't we seen? If you're in the YouTube chat and I haven't showed one of your games yet, let me know. Have we seen Jagielka or Red Apple? I don't think we have, so let's try these. We got Jagielka and Red Apple. So, what's going on here? Black's pushing these pawns. White's got a couple of pieces developed. I think black's position looks more solid at the moment. White's pieces are kind of all over the shop. And that's a pretty nasty pawn chain right here. That could do some damage in the long run. So let's see how both players approach it. Queen here. Presumably queen here is to try and start pushing this pawn down and trying to create some openings in the centre, I'd imagine. So if I'm a GM, white will play this move, and if I'm a BM, white will not play this move. BM confirmed. So knight back, the hardest move to find is with the knight back. So it's either a great move or a terrible move. So repositioning the knight, protecting the pawn. Knight here could be a nice outpost for the knight. Threatening the rook, and there's only one attacker on it, which is the queen. Ooh, doubling up on the e-file. I don't know about you, but when my opponent doubles up with rooks, I always get a little bit scared, because rooks are OP. Subhadeep. How can someone get 4 points? It's called a winning streak. If you win, I don't know how the rules work, if you win a certain number of games in a row, and then win again, your points are doubled. And also if you berserk and take half the time, like if you start with 1 minute 30 instead of 3 minutes, you get an extra point or something. So I think in theory the maximum number of points you can have is 5 points if you're on a winning streak and berserking. And my opponent was winning, but then he accidentally stalemated. Oh, I imagine he was sorry about that afterwards. Hey, everyone in the chat, can someone, because I'm streaming and I'm not sure what the link to this video is, can someone post, you know, the URL in the top of the page, like the link to this stream? If someone posts that, I'll share that on Twitter, and then maybe a Gad will share it, and we'll get loads of random people coming in and enjoying some EVANS GAMBIT action. That'd be cool. Because he shared my post I did earlier, but all I did was link to the actual arena and not the YouTube stream. So good game, both of you. Who haven't I showed yet? Mata9 I haven't showed. Supra Tim I think I might have showed, but let's go with Mata9 and Supra Tim. And if I'm discriminating against you and not showing your game, then please let me know and I'll make sure to show one of your games. Okay, I need to be careful here. Control, click. Okay, thank you very much, Akash. I mean, I doubt he'll share it because he's already shared my one earlier. But I'll post it anyway. Let me just check I've shared it. I mean, I'd love for Agad Matter to come on this stream and show us how the EVANS Gambit is supposed to be played. Let me just double check that that's what... You might hear an echo in a second. I'm just checking that I've clicked on the right thing. If anyone's followed... Oh, wait. No. When I click that link, it turns into studio.something. So I just posted a Twitter, but... Is it youtube.com/watch question mark V equals AU27 UXEY 034? Because when I clicked it, it instantly turned into the live studio version, which is not the one I want to link. Let's try again. If anyone follows me on... yeah, we got it. I can't remember what I put now. I've put EVANS Spraggett Arena is a lot of fun. We need Agad Matter to come play and show us how it's done. Haha. That's called the old double dare technique, where you dare them to come and show how it's done. So if anyone is on my Twitter, can you... No, I think that's right. EVANS Spraggett Arena. Okay, sorry, I've totally been ignoring this game because I've been trying to do that. So this looks like white should have a very easy task of finishing the job. Matter 9, just pushing that pawn to victory. Super Tim trying to create some counterplay with the pawns here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think the rook's coming up, and then the queen's coming in. And that'll be it. Oh, it's the old step ladder, mate. Even I know that one. The old queen, rook. Very nice. Okay, who haven't we shown? Hello, you have Milikow. Watch Anshulans. Okay, I will do that. Let me find you. Any of you called Anshulans? Not yet. Anshulans, there you are. Anshulans versus Radical 2. Ooh, this is a very close game. Look at this. It's totally even material. Who will prevail in this rook and pawn endgame? So rook captures, and then it's... Oh, it's a mate! Oh, I was thinking rook captures here, but this is an unstoppable mate. You've got a block. That is a beautiful mate. Well played, Anshulans. Look at that. That's the highlight checkmate so far. I was thinking, oh, you've won a free pawn, but Anshulans was like, nope. Going for the old back rank weaknesses. There's no way he can stop it with this rook covering this entire rank, and the rooks here were being a bit uncoordinated. Very well played. And unlucky to the player who was on the receiving end of such brutality. Filipino, he joined the arena. He's a very good player, but he hasn't played a game yet. I think we should take up issues with that. And also, guys, it's okay. I know this is like a quite long arena. It's totally fine if you want to take a break, just pause the tournament and come back and play a bit more afterwards. It would be... We'll try and show as many games as you guys as possible. Who shall I show next? Let's see who's playing. Let's go with Mike 14, GR and Epilogue. These are two of the high rated players that we've got. 1900 and 2100, very good rated players. So my commentary on this is not going to be very useful because these guys both are way above my pay grade, you could say. So let's just enjoy the show. So this looks like a very complicated position to me. We've got a nice pawn structure for black, got some good central control, but the knights are looking pretty good on their outposts. White does have this bishop which could be useful in the future, but the rooks are not that well. None of the rooks are that active. Oh, I am not Rosen, Sibadeep. I do think I showed one of your games. I'll try and show another. Okay, what's going on here? We've got a nice pawn push here from Epilogue. Presumably trying to weaken White's centre. So how will Mike respond to this? He goes rook here. Hey, Agadmata, resting up. We'll join the next one. Hey, Agadmata, thanks for coming. Yeah, this is a bit of a last minute. This was just an idea that we had, and we were like, yeah, let's do this. But would you? I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I will say that it would be cool if you came on as like a guest commentator, because I don't really know what I'm talking about. Oh, look at this though. That is a beautiful, beautiful check, right? I think that, yeah, that wins the queen. That's beautiful. So this is now completely winning for White. But yeah, Agad OP in the chat for sure. This is the EVANS Spraggett Arena, inspired by Agad. Because he loves a good EVANS Gambit, and he knows not to Google Kevin Spraggett, and after today he knows not to Google EVANS Spraggett either. But yeah, Agad, it's so great to have you back doing your videos and stuff, and we're all super happy that you're doing well and everything's going well. And yeah, so yeah, let's check out the next. Who shall we have? Who did I say would show? I am not Rosen. We need to find I am not Rosen. Where's I am not Rosen? You're not there. There you are. I am not Rosen. I said I'd show you a game. In fact, let's even type in the chat. Agad OP. And I'm wearing my official Agad Mata Captures hoodie as always. Who haven't we showed yet? I think we've shown most people. Let's try this one. We've got Midi Lose and Red Apple. Still quite early in the game. We've got a nice little trade there. Captures. So these pawns are looking very suspicious. White's got the lead in development with the couple of pieces developed. So let's see. So my gut instinct here is that black is that white, sorry, is in the lead right now. Keep up the good work, Spraggett OP. Thanks, Agad. We will definitely have to do some sort of stream together at some point, because streaming is a lot of fun. And Spraggett OP. In fact, I do believe I think there was a Spraggett command on Nightbot. Let's see. Let's see if Nightbot knows what's up. Nightbot has now Googled Kevin Spraggett images 72 times. Oh dear, Nightbot, you need to reconsider your life choices. But yeah, that's really cheered me up. Agad coming along and saying hi. That's cool. And this is the EVANS Spraggett Arena, where all games are of course played from the EVANS Gambit starting position, which makes it Very interesting. I'd like to... I don't know if there's a way of knowing the stats, but I'd like to see the percentage of wins when the Evans Gambit is accepted versus when the Evans Gambit is not accepted. Because, as a Gad would say, the best way of refuting the Evans Gambit is by accepting the Evans Gambit. Am I right? Yes. You've got to accept the Gambit and then try and keep your advantage. No, don't search Kevin Spraggett. That's not going to end well. Okay, so what have we got going on here now? White has 2 rooks and a knight. Black has 2 rooks and a bishop. Pawns, we've got 6 for white, 6 for black. So the material's completely equal. It's just a case of who's going to have an easier time mobilising their pieces. I mean, black has got 2 lots of double pawns, which usually wouldn't be good. It's going to be. I think it's going to be hard for white to grab this pawn without the use of the knight. White definitely has an advantage over here, surely, because these pawns here aren't doing too much. So it all depends on who plays the most accurately now. Who can position their pieces into the places where they need to be. I mean, okay, so this is a very nice square for the black rook to be on, because it's pressuring both of these pawns and putting white's rook on a very horrible square. So I guess white could counter that by pushing this pawn. White just wants to get rid of that pesky rook. Is black going to accept or decline? Declines. But now white does have control of this file, so this is definitely a double-edged position, I'd say. It's going to be who can find the correct moves. Okay, that's a logical move, pressuring the pawn. And now white's saying, nope. This is the dance of the humans. You know how Leela and Stockfish like to do the dance of the engines, where they shuffle their pieces about. This is the dance of the humans, where we just play a bit of rook shuffle. Rookie ducky shuffle. White says, trade that rook. Black says, nope. And then white's going to be like, trade that rook. Black's going to be like, nope. Let's see if I'm right. Though this time it doesn't make sense for him to move, because he wants to like fix the pawn structures here, surely. So this time, yeah. I mean, this rook is in a nice square now, because as soon as you trade, it's either or. You get a nice connected pass pawn. Oh, apparently there was a missed fork there. I didn't see it. But this is now, oh, look at the time difference. Midi loose extremely low on time. Midi loose is attacking here. But with 5 seconds left on the clock, is he going to have what it takes to find that winning combination? I know if this was me, I would have precisely 0 chance of finding it, but if you're good under time pressure, then you could get it done. Oh, that's a rook gone though, and the pawn. That's game over, isn't it? That pawn was what was keeping your winning chances alive. But very good game. That was a very, very nice end game, both for you, Midi Loose and Red Apple. Let's see, who haven't we seen yet? I don't think we've seen Billy Bob. Let's see Billy Bob against A456. This is the end game. Rook and pawn, so black is up a pawn, but it is a double pawn, and now it's not up a pawn at all. So this, I believe in theory, this would usually be a draw, right? Fantalus, your worst under time pressure. I don't know about that. I think if anyone's going to be the get flagged master here, it's me. I can't act quickly for crap. So yeah, I would imagine this is a completely drawn endgame. But of course it depends on technique. Okay. If white can create a pass pawn, then white will be winning, I'll say that. Maybe, I've changed my mind. I think white might have a chance here now. But I don't know. Pawn here. Pawn here. I think white's winning now. White just needs to get his king to say, oh, yeah, white queen's first. That should be winning. But look at the time, 3 seconds. You're in a winning position, but you've only got 3 seconds. This is going to be close. This is going to be the good stuff. Can Billy Bob find the checkmating way to do it? Oh, but now A456 is low on time too, so Billy Bob has the advantage as long as he doesn't flag. And Billy Bob managed to hold it out there with a very nice endgame technique. But look at that, 0 seconds to 0.05. That is as close as it gets. That is a flag off. So who shall we check out? Check out the game now. Pause. Yeah, I think we've shown everyone now. So shall we check out the leader? See how the Mike14GR, who also makes excellent videos, against Mata9. Where is my face? I don't have a face. My face is, look, my face is here. My real name is EVANS Spraggett. That's why the arena is called EVANS Spraggett, obviously. So yeah. But no, I will reveal my face if I ever reach 100,000 subscribers, which sounds ridiculous, but hey, that's the rules. Dem's the rules, and if you don't like it, you can Spraggett it. Yeah, everyone else can see my face. I'm just trying to align my captures. Do I need to... No, I need to shuffle this way, don't I? There we go. Now I'm more centralised with my face. My face has a bad habit of, like, staying still when the rest of my body moves, look. But that's just because I've got perfect composure. Nothing phases me. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got this white pawn marching down the board. It is defended 3 times. So what's the idea here? This feels like white should have some sort of attack going. Even though he has less pawns. Right, I see it. So white's got the bishop pair, and black's got an extra 3 pawns. So in material terms, it's equal. I would I don't know. The king is looking kind of suspect here. I think if black can get this bishop into play, then black will have a very nice chance. Because black really wants to Black wants to get rid of one of these bishops and just have rooks and pawns against rooks and single bishop. But white's saying, nope, we're keeping the bishop pair. These bishops are going to be useful for picking off odd pawns and keeping your pieces at bay. So yeah, this makes a lot of sense from white. White does not want to trade that bishop pair, because once it's just rook and pawns against bishops, like 1 bishop each. Well, no, 1 bishop and no bishops. Once it's just rook and pawns for black and rook and bishop and less pawns for white, then black will have a fairly easy time putting the pawns on squares where the bishop isn't going to harass them, and have just like enjoy an advantage that way. So white definitely wants to keep the bishop pair here, I'd say. Unsubscribed for real. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess you guys aren't ready for the EVANS Spraggett Arena yet, but your kids are going to love it. Okay, so now white's got a very dangerous passed pawn rolling down the board. And these 2 bishops here make a very nice wall. If you look, they're controlling this square, this square, this square, and this square. The king can't go anywhere near it, so I think this pawn is going to just easily queen. So yeah, white wins there. Well played, both of you. Who should we watch now? Any requests? So it looks like we've got maybe 27 active players and a couple of people who are on, like, they've played a bit and then took a break. Maybe they'll come back. That's still a nice little turnout. I think we're doing all right. And look, we've got 42 players, which is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Let's check out Jack Nolan versus Akash. This is still in the early game. I know it's alright if people unsubscribe. They're going to miss out on the future value. Okay, what have we got going on here? Akash is thinking how to develop his pieces. This is so it's double bishops against double knights. White has got a doubled B pawn. Apart from that, it's still a very open game. It could go either way depending on what happens. So White brings his queen to F2, which is still under the mask of the pin here. So obviously this knight isn't moving, but it's not going to get threatened by any other piece for a while. Any other pawn, at least. Quick chess. What's quick chess 1, 2, 3? And what's my age? My age is 33. That's my age. And it's also my IQ, some would say. Okay, we've got the bishop just going here. Preventing this, I guess. I think Akash might need to pick up the pace a bit. He's getting a bit low on time. But yeah, these positions are very tricky to work out what your plan is, because they're very... I'd say, would you say this is a closed position? I'd say it's pretty closed. Yes, Vulcan Fire. Agad Mator. Whoa, I pronounced his name really weirdly there. I did a Hikaru. Agad Mator. Agad Mator, he is about a month older than me. Quick Chess 1, 2, 3 wanted him to show his game. Okay, I will show Quick Chess 1, 2, 3 next. That's a deal. That's a captures. So yeah, this position looks very closed. Like all the pieces are kind of cramped in. They don't really have many natural squares to go to. So it's going to be about who can find the correct way to break through the position, like bust open the position. Like these sort of moves. These are going to be the key moves, I think. And we're nearly halfway through the EVANS Spraggett Arena. And I hope no one saw what I was drinking just now. Ah, screw it, you saw it. I'm having a nice little Saturday beverage, because it is the weekend after all. Time to relax and enjoy the show. So, has the position opened up? Not really. Still looking pretty closed. Who can find the breakthrough? Am I Skipperino Agad Maturino? No, I'm not. Skipperino Agad Maturino came before me. And do you guys want to hear a little story about the origins of me? Tal move. Oh. I missed a Tal move. What did I miss? I'm sorry if I missed a Tal move. That sounds extremely good. I might... Okay, I owe a game to... Quick Chess. I'm going to analyse the board here, though. Can you let me know which the Tal move was? We're going to... You got butchered. It's alright to get butchered. Okay. Apparently there was an extremely interesting Tal move, and I need to find it. It must be near the end. Queen captures. Rook here, king. I'm playing Spot the Tal move. Oh, that's a good move. No, it's not a good move, is it? Because that's a free queen. Because... Oh, that's dirty. I don't know if that would be considered a towel move. That was more of a blunder. Very easy to do though. You don't notice that your pawn is pinned and you just want to trade. You're feeling the pressure, you want to trade, and then you're like, oh, damn it, my pawn is pinned. I've just blundered the queen. God damn. But yeah, I have definitely done that on several occasions. But good game both of you, and just unlucky there. Who am I looking for again? Quick Chess 123. I don't see Quick Chess 123. We've got fake Agad Matarino playing, which is always good to see. But he's only played one game, so I can't even rail him. Agad Matarino Enio. Okay, I don't see Quick Chess 123. Oh, there you are. There you are, Quick Chess 123. Found ya. Let's go. Quick Chess 123. You guys are both rated pretty similarly, so I would expect a very close game here. Oh, and I've only just noticed, I've just noticed on the stream that this thing should not be here. Sorry about that. It's because originally the Spraggett cam was bigger, but I resized it and didn't move this thing out of the way. But for the lols, let's just make this bigger. There we go. And back to the game. So what have we got going on here? We've got 2 pieces for white and 3 pieces for black. So it looks like white is just down a piece and there's no development lead, so I imagine black will have a fairly easy time capitalising on this. But I could be wrong. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the bishop can't recapture because of the pin. But there is no direct threat, because if captures, you can't capture because of captures. Oh, but is this white pawn gonna ever queen? That is the question. If the white pawn can queen and trade a rook off, like pawn for rook, then it could be winning. But I think, no. Not this time. Unlucky there, Quick Chess. Well played, both of you. That was one of them key moments where you download some material, but if you can just find that way to make that queen, then you can get back in it. But it wasn't to be that time. I don't recognise this name, Taha 1729. I haven't seen you yet, but you're not playing. Oh, fake Agad Matarino is playing. So congratulations to whoever's got the name Agad Matarino Enio. I really like that name. Because in a way, I'm fake Agad Mata by adding Eno on the end. And then you're fake Agad Matarino by adding Enio on the end. And then it's just an infinite sequence. Now we just need Agad Matarino Enio, and so on. So yeah, we've got Jatin Kajuria playing white here, and Agad Matarino Enio playing black. So black has brought their queen into the game very early. Will it prove to be a wise decision? Material-wise, we're pretty equal, but it's about I'd say this is a pretty equal game. Both players have got equalish development, equalish material. That could be a problem for white though, the old Capturoni with check. So now black is definitely pressing for some sort of an advantage here. I guess I should root for Agad Matarino Enio here just because of the name. No offence, Jatin Kajuria. It's just a name thing. Attacking the queen here. Maybe with some unseen threats. This isn't quite a nice diagonal because you got this and this. You've got access to all the good squares. I guess Black should try and bring their rooks into the game, is what I was going to say. Try and activate quickly, because this knight is looking a bit silly. That's why the knight... Yeah, the knight definitely needs to move to get the rooks into the game. Agamatarino Enio is +5 in material. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yes, you are correct. Was I... Yeah, sorry about that. I must have not seen one of the extra pieces. So in that case, Agamatarino Enio is completely winning. I should do an Among Us stream. I've never played Among Us. I downloaded one of the fad games. I downloaded Fall Guys, but I've never streamed that. And then I think that's gone out of fashion, but I've never downloaded Among Us yet. But I definitely think I could kick Hikaru and Agadmata's ass at it, and Anish. They ain't gonna know what's hit them. I'm gonna imposter them real nice. Yeah, you guys might be good at chess and successful in life, but I'm gonna imposter you. That's a captures. Yo, brother, back from hyperspace. Sorry about that. Hello, Adam Genesis. Adam Genesis OP. Check out Adam Genesis's channel. He does some very cool artwork and very cool music, and all of the things in between. And he's an artist on the Age of Kaiser. And welcome back, House of Leaves. House of Leaves knows what's up. He is a regular on the Adam Genesis streams, and also on the Agad Matarino streams. So what's going on here? Agad Matarino. Have you seen the name here? Agad Matarino Enio. So Agad Matarino Enio is launching a devastating attack here, and Jatin Kajoria is trying to regroup his pieces and find some counterplay. Going for the old doubling up rooks on the D file. Captures. Captures. Oh, Agad Matarino Enio is very low on time, extremely low. This could be a flag off. This could come down to flagging. Who is going to be the dirtiest of flagging? The dirtiest of flagging. Oh! And Jatin Kajoria gets the flagging victory. Unlucky there, Agad Matarino Enio. That was a very flagadelic ending. Who should we check? I haven't seen Silent Reaper yet. Let's check Silent Reaper out. So, what have we got going on here? So, white is piling up all their pieces over here. Black's kind of chilling in the centre. Ooh, what's happened there? That happened so quick, I didn't even see what happened. So white's queen is under attack, so white needs to move the queen. So material-wise, there's one pawn difference in it. But white has a lead on development, so as usual, it's the material versus development war. You either have more pieces and more pawns but are behind in development, and then time is your friend. The longer the game goes on, the more it favours you. Whereas if you have a lead in development but are behind on material, then you want to smack them down, smash. You want to smash them real quick before they have time to regroup. So this is one of them positions where I have no clue what's going on. It seems like everything's calm, but you never know. One move, it could all change. Petition for Among Us stream. I mean, I would do it. I don't think it would be my stream though. I think you guys need to petition on a big streamer's stream to get me on the stream. I can be one of their guests and just go on their stream and just say captures loads. And also like betray them. I'm not the imposter, haha. I am really. I want to be the imposter. Let me imposterize them real good. Okay, so what's going on here? Silent Reaper is thinking. He's Putting his queen here off. Wait, isn't that a queen blunder? Doesn't queen capture here? Where's the counterplay? That's just a queen blunder. I'm expecting resigns from black very quickly here. That's just you didn't notice your queen was hanging by going to that square. Are we going to see resigns, or are you going to try and play on down a queen? We'll see if he can come up with some amazing plan. No, that's the game. Unlucky there, Silent Reaper. It's easy to do. You just blunder a piece and it's just like, game over. Okay, is there anyone we haven't yet seen? I think we've probably seen everyone. We're up to 45 players, so that's good. Mad Yan, I don't think we've seen Mad Yan yet. Let's try Mad Yan. Oh, these are both 1900 rated players, so this should be a well-fought battle. Got a good pawn majority in the centre there, white does. But they do say sometimes if you keep pushing your pawns, if you keep pushing your pawns too far, that's why I had the R in my mind. If you push your pawns too far, they could become overextended and become a weakness. So is this early pawn advantage in the centre going to come back to bite white on the captures? And as we see here, this is not the ideal setup for black's king. Could be some... Is that an unstoppable mate in one? I believe so, because wherever the king goes, queen comes in here. Ooh, unlucky there. That was a slackworm finding that spicy mate against Mad Yan, unlucky. Who haven't I seen in a while? I'm trying to give everyone an equal screen time if possible. Have we seen Arian Kohli recently and Akash? Basically, if you want me to show your game, just shout out your name in the chat and I'll show you game. So we're over halfway now. This is a rook and pawn endgame. Oh, black should have a... Yeah, this is just over, isn't it? Yeah, black's got this in the bag. I think I tuned into this game a bit too late. Unlucky there, Arian, and was a... Yeah, I'll try and go to your games a bit sooner than that. In fact, shall we play one game? Let's rejoin the... I'm rejoining the pool for a cheeky little game. Let's see who I'm paired against. Stand by. I'm paired against Akash. Hey! And whose go is it? It's my go. So I'm supposed to accept the EVANS Gambit as the starting move. That much I do know. And then we'll just go back. I bet he wasn't expecting to see me here. He's like, why is this guy playing? So Akash is slightly higher rated than me, but maybe I can pull off a cheeky little swindle. Also, which side am I supposed to castle? I imagine I want to castle queen side here because there's less like pressure coming from the pawn storm. Let's see what happens. So how can I castle queen side? I need to move my queen somewhere and my bishop somewhere. Yeah, I'm definitely not castling king side with that pawn pushed. Never play f6. Oh, have I blundered here? So the only real move is this. Does this fail? No, I don't think that fails. Like, my strategy is simple here. I want to move my bishop out, move my queen out, and then castle queen side. It's just a case of working out where they want to go. So I guess queen goes here, and then if there, then I guess there, and then like there or something. Yeah, I've got a plan here. It might not be a good plan. Okay, this pawn is obviously hanging. Oh, we didn't see it. I don't know if I'm missing something, but that pawn was definitely hanging. Okay, that queen's hanging. This goes here. So I would definitely say that Akash is putting on the pressure here. If I can castle to safety, then I might have a chance. I should join the Church of Positionerino. Praise captures. Black is already in a completely losing position after grabbing the juicy p4 pawn. Juicy pawns OP. Okay, I need to not flag here. So this is the logical square for this. Wait, the threat is this. He wants to push this. I can't really stop him from pushing that, can I? Let's just let him do it. Then captures and castle, I guess. Oh, I nearly swore there. That was actually a misclick. I meant to go here, but I misclicked. So I guess we're playing a completely new game where I now play like... That was the ultimate misclick of all time. Is that the real Kevin Spraggett? I mean, I wasn't planning to reveal it. Yes, it was a mouse slip, Akash. What you've... Wait, how do you give more time? Is there a way of giving more time? Nah, never mind. Oh, I can't even go back now. Let's just do that. Yeah, it was a mouse slip. But then you were a consummate gentleman and didn't capture the piece. Yeah, I mean, look at this garbage I'm using. I'm using this mouse. I need to get me an Agad mouser to never have a mouse slip again. I'd love to be in PogChamps. That would be like the ultimate dream. Can I castle now, or is that a blunder? Let's try it. I mean, like, no offense to PogChamps, but I think in PogChamps I'd actually have a chance, because, like, I'm not saying that the players in PogChamps are bad, but they're not, like, great. Ah, now we go here, and look at this. These pawns are kind of looking a bit silly. Let's see if we can hold this, even though I should have lost after the mouse slip. So the key is to not move this bishop. And what's the other key? There must be a key here. King here looks like a logical move. I want to keep this bishop here and then move this rook here. I think that makes sense. Now he's going after this, so there. I reckon that. I don't know. And that. Now I will offer it. Like, I think I'm probably in a good spot. I think this is a good spot to offer a draw. Because he didn't capture my piece, which was very nice of him, so thanks for that. The other key, flag him. Because everyone gets a chance. Yes, Akash, I can't pronounce your surname. Let's try pronouncing it. Venkatash Subramanian, OP. And now I will pause and resume railing. Do you guys call it railing? I used to play poker and that was the term for like watching another player, railing them. So we're going to rail some games. Have we seen Radical 2 yet? I don't know. We probably have. Who do I owe a... let's scroll up. Is there someone that's waiting to be seen? Is there anyone I haven't watched yet? Let's quickly scroll through the list and see if there's someone that I don't recognise. I think we've seen all of them. Chess, Super Tim, Hello, by the way. Oh, shall we... Okay, if anyone wants me to watch the game, let me know. In the meantime, let's check out what's happening near the top. We got the number 2 rated player, Jack Nolan 20, against the number 4 Slackworm. This is going to be a spicy match indeed. Subhadeep Biswas. Okay, I'll watch Subhadeep Biswas in a minute. And Akash, no problem for the draw. You should have easily won that after, but you didn't take the knight, so that was very honourable of you. So what have we got going on here? So at first glance, it looks like white is pushing some sort of attack. But do they really have anything here? I don't see any like immediate mating threat. Though this bishop is looking a bit silly here. Like, how is that bishop ever going to become active, I guess? Like there. That's a nice move though. Double up rooks on the f-file. Knight here attacking the rook. Where's the rook going to go? Ooh, that's a nice Zwischenzug. What about this though? Yeah, I saw that. That's a winning... That's surely a winning move. Nice little fork. Maybe it's not winning though, because you just move the king, knight captures, and then rook captures here, but then you lose the rook, so I guess it is winning. You end up down a whole rook. So I would say that white is completely winning here. But we will find out. And it's all about time management. Trinity Ghost, can you join? Yes, you can. The link is in the description. There is still another 46 minutes left. And I probably won't do it tonight, but there will be some sort of secondary leaderboard that's based on how you rate, how your performance rating was. So whatever you're rated versus what your performance rating was. So even like the lower rated players have a chance if they played above their performance rated, and the good players played like averagely compared to how they're technically rated. What's going on here? This is a bit of a massacre now. White has all the pawns. So white's obviously just going to try and get this pawn promoted, and then when the king comes to defend, it'll just push this pawn here, and you can't defend against this pawn and this pawn. So that pawn's queening. It's going to attempt to flag him. This is a fairly straightforward mate with queen and king. Push the king into the corner. Queen comes like here. Wait, no, I think the place I put the queen to go was a insta stalemate. Queen goes here or here. Nicely played, both of you. Who am I? I'm supposed to show Subhadeep next. Is your name Subhadeep on here, or have you got a weird name that I've forgotten already? I'm really bad at remembering non-YouTube usernames. So if you've got a non-YouTube username, it's going to take me a couple of seconds to remember who you are. Are you Batman ISIS? Can the mods help me? It's saying must join. It was. Yeah, you joined the... It was in this Team Marino Agad Matarino. And now we're playing the Who's Who game. I've got a feeling Subhadeep is Batman ISIS, but if that's not correct, then sorry about that. Damn it, I am not Rosen. Who's Batman ISIS then? You'll remember Redox. Trinity Ghost. You just have to click the it was in this Team Arena and click join. You're now getting flagged, don't watch me, okay. What I'll do, I'll watch Remember Redox for one turn, and then watch you in a completely new game where you're not getting flagged. So where is Remember Redox? I do not see you. Did I just skip past you? No. Remember Redox is Batman. Oh, you're Batman Isis. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to watch Remember Redox Batman Isis. And also the Mailman. And then after this game, we'll watch I Am Not Rosen, also known as Subhadeep Biswas. In a position where he's not getting flagged by a dirty flagger. You're on your lichess, so there is not an option. I've heard that if you're on a mobile device, like a mobile phone, cell phone, it's either not there or harder to find or something. Which is just an oversight by the lichess developers. They have not catered for mobile users very well. Wait, you're Batman Isis. Okay. I knew I recognised the name. I got confused here because Remember Redox said I'm Batman, and House of Leaves also said I'm Batman. So this is House of Leaves. House of Leaves Batman, and Remember Redox is an unknown username, possibly Kevin Spraggett, possibly Agad Matarino Enio. I still haven't found out who Agad Matarino Enio is yet. And now we have breaking news. Subhadeep is now getting checkmated instead of getting flagged. Remember Redox is Batman FR. Hello Rashid, captures to you. So we've got two Batmans. Black just blundered the Queen. Where? What, in this game? I don't see how... was there a spicy tactical shot or something? Wait, isn't that mate in one? No, because of course that's... And this is why I'll never be a GM, because I don't see simple strategy. I saw mate in one, everyone else saw blunder your queen for no reason. The hare is going to join. Rashid, okay. This is only for fun. You can definitely still play. The link is in the description. There's 40 minutes, and I'm trying to make sure that we showcase everyone's games. So I'll definitely show Jackster123 and the hare if you give me your username. And I'm looking for Batman FR and AKA Firm Handshake, and also I said I'd show another Subhadeep Biswas game. Though I still need to know your username because my memory is like a sieve when it comes to dual usernames. Okay, that's great, Rashid, and thanks Akash for the link. Mod OP. You can't type while playing, I'm using a mobile phone. Well, as long as I know your username, I'm trying to remember the key usernames that I need to watch. I need to watch Jackster123, aka Firm Handshake, Batman FR. Remember Redox is saying he's Batman in real... Oh, okay. That makes sense. I think I got whooshed. Nobody put me on r/whoosh. r/whoosh. Though I'm very easily whooshed. Like, sometimes I don't realise people are joking and I take them too seriously. Okay, back to this game. What have we got? We've got a very spicy attack going on here. I think this is unstoppable mate. Or at least unstoppable lose loads of material. But maybe there's a chance. Maybe the king runs away. Yeah, I think the king has successfully ran away here. It's just a case of whether... I think this is going to be a very close endgame. 2 rooks and a bishop against a queen and a bishop. Very close endgame. Ooh, that white pawn. That white pawn is doing some damage here. So the bishop's trying to get in position. Oh, but now... Ooh. It's going to be a flag off, 4 seconds versus 7 seconds. 2 queens on the board. Can you get the mate? Oh, this is a photo finish. And black manages to steal it with the flag. Oh, that was an insane flag off right there. You could say that was an EVANS Flaggett. Okay. Who are we railing next? Let's go. I'm just looking for names I recognise that I need to see. Or I've not seen already. Have I seen you? I've seen you. Shivam Gupta, have I seen you? I'm looking for Jackster, a firm handshake, Slim Shady 60. And who else? Why can't I find any of the names I'm looking for? There's Firm Handshake, but you are playing. Okay, we'll go with Firm Handshake, which is the hare. We've got the hare's game. The hare is up a whole piece, but down 2 pawns, so it's going to be close. Now only down 1 pawn. So the hare has got an extra bishop, but I think one of those pawns is about to fall. But I mean, you can go pawn for pawn, right? Yes, called it. I definitely know how to play chess. Gives up the bishop for some sort of spicy mate opportunity. Oh, we've got Flob as well. We haven't seen Flob yet, so it is as of move like 26. We have completely new players playing a completely new game. So the king is now going for a nice walk. The rooks are like, I'm going to mate you, king. I'm going to mate you. The king's like, nope. Going for a nice walk. Maybe it is the black king that's going to mate the white king by going for a nice walk all the way to here. And then, pow! Ignore that. I don't know what's going on. I'd say the king looks pretty safe there. Like, it can just shuffle around between, like, these couple of squares. King's going to do a nice shot. Like, I think the king would be a bit silly to come all the way out here. I think the king wants to hide in its fortress of solitude over here and just hope that it doesn't get checkmated. We got another check. King hiding in the fortress of solitude. Oh, that's a pawn gone. Can this king survive the onslaught? That is the question. Because, I mean, these pawns are never going anywhere, are they? Oh, that's checkmate in 1. Oh, look at that checkmate. Very nice. Very nice checkmate there by aka Firm Handshake. Unlucky there, Flop. Who are we going to check out next? Who haven't I showed yet? Who am I looking for? Trying to find someone who's actually playing and who wants to be showcased. GG indeed. So let's check out the standings. At the moment, we've got joint first place with Mike 14 GR and Slackworm, both on 46, and then we've got Jack Nolan 20 on 40, and then we've got Matanine on 36, Madyan on 34, Batman Isis 31, GT12 on 20, Radical 2 on 19, Arian Coley on 19, and Akasho 2 on 18, so still anyone's game. Now, please let me know if you want me to show your game, because I'm trying to find names that I haven't shown yet. But, I mean, we've seen Flob. Flob's just joined. Supratim, have we seen Supratim yet? I think we've seen one Supratim. I think Bilbo came along and then decided Nope. So I think I will give you some entertainment by getting wrecked once again. Let's see. Oh, apparently in this tournament I've got a win and a draw somehow. So I haven't lost a single game somehow. Obviously pure skill. Or not. 12 o'clock in India. Good night, Rob. Good night, Subhadeep, and good night to anyone in India who needs to go to bed. I hope this wasn't too late for you guys. I thought this was like a decent time for everyone, like a sort of intermediate time. You got to try and cater to everyone. What have we got going on here then? I'm against Jack Nolan, who is rated some 300 points higher than me, so I should be in a world of hurt here most of the times. Oh, no, I thought I'd hung this pawn, but then I realised bishops can't travel on some weird, like... Oh. Bishops have got to be on the same colour as the square they're attacking. There's no exceptions to this rule. Wait, that's a blunder. That's a blunder, that's a blunder. Let's just castle, see what happens. El Chaos Reptante says, why am I only playing with very strong people? Damn. Well, maybe you'll play against me next, and then I can break that streak. Okay, what's the idea here? The idea is to make his bishop move away. Okay, can I go here? Let's try it. Will you create the highlights? Maybe, we'll see. We'll see. This is the very first EVANS Spraggett Arena. Will it be the first of many, or will it just be a one-off? We will see. I think I want to capture that pawn because I don't want him getting a pawn on this square. That would be bad for me, I think. Yeah, my position isn't looking too promising right now. What if I just go back? Let's try that. My pieces are very cramped here. This is not where they really want to be. Whereas his pieces are in very nice places. So there's now a double attack here, but it's defended twice, so I think I can just push that without any headache. Sir Pasto Primero, that's you. You're Jack Nolan, are you? Well then, best of luck to you. Can't go to bed, your accent is addictive. Yep. I managed to get on a Saga Shah's stream the other day. I managed to get Nigel Short to say captures, but I haven't used anything with that yet. But yeah, Nigel Short has a very British accent as well. I'm sure we'll find some use for him saying captures. Okay, what's this knight doing here? That's the good question. Okay, that's undefended, so you better move your knight if you don't want to suffer. Yeah, good, well spotted. Okay, I'm not too far down on time. Wait, do I get a free pawn here? It's not quite free. Oh, but is it? Yeah, it is. Look at this. If he captures this, don't tell him. Oh crap, I didn't see the checkmate. I've done it again. Very nicely played, Sir Pasto Primero. I'll tell you what I was thinking now. I was thinking, there's no checkmate for it because I didn't see the bishop. I was thinking if you captured, I thought you were going for the pawn and then I was going to play bishop here and grab the rook. But instead, I grabbed a loss. Unlucky pal, well played. I played well up until the point where I hung mate in one. That was my main mistake. But I mean, you gotta do it. That was a weasel move. Okay, who am I looking for now? Good game, by the way. I said I'd look for someone. And that someone was... Are we looking for Slim Shady 60? Are we looking for Let's just see who's playing. We're trying to get everyone featured on the stream before the stream ends. So who haven't I featured? I think everyone here has had a game. I don't see Slim Shady 60. El Chaos Reptante was definitely mentioned. Let's go this. So we got El Chaos Reptante against Matter 9. I mean, this is going to be a tough feat for El Chaos Reptante. There's a big rating difference here. But maybe, just maybe, you can pull it out the bag and cause the upset of the century. Please sing Nakamura Nakamura till the game ends. I mean, I could sing Nakamura. Do you guys want me to sing Nakamura Nakamura? Okay, so El Chaos Reptante is currently in check. He's going for a nice king walk. Matter 9 is pushing the rook to the open file. And we've only got 26 minutes left of the arena. It's probably time to have one more nice sip of, we'll say, just totally straight Pepsi with no additives. No additives Pepsi OP. So this game is looking kind of messy. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Probably some spicy tactics going on here. I think El Chaos. Yep, El Chaos has resigned. Unlucky there, El Chaos. If there's anyone who I haven't shown a game of who needs to be featured, please let me know ASAP, because we're getting a bit low on time. There's only 25 minutes left of the arena. Have I shown Silent Reaper yet? Who haven't I shown? I need someone to be my memory. We've got 49 players. That's a square number, so that is completely winning. Jack Vaffy PN206. There's some players here who've only played one game, but they're not playing right now. Yep, this tournament is sponsored by Pepsi Max. Because if you're going to drink Pepsi, you might as well drink it to the max. Who is Batman ISIS? That's a question that's going to haunt me, because I've been told several times. I think it's House of Leaves. But I mean, it's such a strange name that it's really hard to remember who it is. I think it's House of Leaves. Okay. Anyone want to remember Redox 7 squared? Correct. But what is 7 to the power 7 without googling it? I reckon the answer, give me a sec, I'll give you one digit of the answer. 7 to the power 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I've lost the plot. It's easy to work out. What is it's either 1, 3, 7 or 9. I'll tell you that. 7 to the power 7 ends in a 1, 3, 7 or 9, and you can take that to the bank. Anyway, we need to rail some players. Let's find someone to watch. Anyone still playing? I think people have given up on the stream. Here's someone that hasn't given up. We've got Midi Loose and Matter 9 still going at it. We got a spicy little check from the knight. Pawn captures. White is an entire queen up, so this is going to be a tough one. Tough one to. And remember, Redox has got the correct answer. 7 to the power 7 is 69, 69, 69, 69, 69. It's 823, 543. That's what I said. I said I will bet anyone any money that it's 8-2-3, 5-4-3. As long as you're right. If you're wrong, then I didn't make that bet. But if you're right, everyone here owes me all the money. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got the queen putting pressure on the bishop. We've got the rook trying to trade the rook. So white's plan here is just to trade all the pieces off and have an easily winning endgame. And black can't avoid that because black has nowhere to move the rook where it won't get traded. So we can consider both of these rooks gone. So in a minute it's going to be a queen, a rook, bishop versus a rook and a bishop. And that's resigns. Good game, both of you. Who am I supposed to be railing? Let's see if there's anyone that we haven't shown recently. Oh, my namesake isn't playing anymore. We'll check Super Tim and FJ Mop 27. I don't recognise FJ Mop 27. I don't think I've shown a game from you yet. It's 0. Jiffy Panic, why can't I play? You have to join the team and then join the arena. There's another 20 minutes left, but if you do manage to get in, then I can definitely show a game of yours. We've got a lot of EVANS GAMBIT action going on here. Ooh, that's a very nice square for the knight to be on. Captures. What's the idea here? So it looks like black is up the exchange. Or not. Maybe I missed that. White is actually up a piece. Captures, captures. So white's up a piece, but black has 2 pawns for the piece. So this is going to come down to whether those pawns can queen or not. So that's 1 pawn gone. So I'd say white definitely has the advantage right now. Let's check out what happens. That's a check. Arjun Darwal, welcome back to the most Evans Spraggety stream on the entire internet. We've got 20 minutes of Evans Spraggett left. Who's going to be... Oh, look at this. This is... If there was ever a time to be threatening a lot of nasty discoveries, this would be it, with the old Queen, Knight, King lineup. King goes... Well, that doesn't protect against the nasty discoveries, but are there any nasty discoveries? I don't see anywhere where this knight can move to whether there's like a super nasty discovery. Yeah, because that doesn't win a piece. But I guess, how about queen here? Yes, I see it now. I saw it after the fact. Queen here is the nastiest of discoveries because knight guards the escape square. Very nice. Log 7 to the 7 to the 7 equals... Okay, what is log 7? I should know what logarithms are. 7 to the 7. I'm going to assume that that's some sort of trick question and it equals... Oh, it actually says it equals 7. 7 to the 7. Is log the... Oh, very nicely played, both of you, by the way. Is log the inverse of squaring or something? I like maths, but I wouldn't say I'm very good at it. I just like it. Yeah, math homework OP. Who haven't I shown for a bit? Let's check out Slackworm versus Arian Coley, because Slackworm is currently the number 1, and Arian Coley is rated number 10 and is trying to cause a massive upset here. Inverse of exponential. Did I tell you guys I once entered a dance contest in the middle of a forest, but I didn't win because I didn't know my logarithms. That was a joke I just invented on the spot. So you can feel free to steal that joke. So what have we got? We got a knight here. What happens if this? Then checkmate, obviously. So the knight is trying to clear up the square because this G7 square is extremely weak. That makes sense. The queen comes back so that if captures, then captures, and then there's no immediate mate threat. Yep, in the middle of a forest. So now the rook joins the party. Pawn pushes, presumably to try and get the bishop here to a more active square to threaten the knight. Bishop says, nope, not going to happen. Captures, captures. Maybe this rook will come into the game, yep. Threatening the queen. Queen, I assume, is going to come here. Yep. Now this pawn's not attacked. So it's all about this square, it seems. Black is trying his best to hold on to this square at all costs, and white is trying to kick that knight away. So let's see what happens. Black captures knight. Oh, what's just... I blinked and I missed it. Something very spicy just happened. White just gave up a queen and then resigned. Unlucky there, Arian. And good game, both of you. We've got 16 minutes left, which is approximately a quarter of a chessboard left in terms of squares, if you were using squares as minutes. See if there's anyone that want... Okay. Anyone want me to show you the game? Trying to find someone. Have we seen Uchiha Madara yet? Uchiha Madara, sorry. Here we got Uchiha Madara versus Flob. The name Flob reminds me of Grob, like the Grob attack, I think it's called. I don't know what that is, but I know that's a chess term. So here we have D4. And I'd say, first glance, this king's looking a bit exposed. White will definitely be having some ideas of a rook here. Ooh, okay, so that's a queen for queen proposition. You captures here, I captures here. And then you either go captures and captures, or you go retreat and retreat. So this is basically offering a queen trade. Srinivash, will you show you my game if I start now? Yes, I will. If you post your lichess username now. We haven't got much time left, but I'm trying to show everyone, and anyone who I haven't shown, please speak now and let me know your username, and I will try my best to show your game. Sorry. We got captures. Captures and captures come in. So that captures there. No. But now doesn't white just capture and then move the queen away? Move the knight away, I would have thought. For that, I think, yeah, white ends up this a piece up. Srinivash M29. G4 is the Grob attack. G4 followed by BG2. Srinivash M29, I think I have shown one of your games, but I will show another. And remember Redox, or Redox, I'm unable to join. I'm sorry about that. Let's enjoy the show for Uchiha Madara versus Flob here. So Flob's doing what he should do. start pushing them pawns to try and create some threats, since he's a piece down, but he has got the pawn majority, so it's not an open and shut case here. I think both players could have chances, depending on how well they each play. Only takes one blunder to completely change the entire dynamic. Plus Flob is extremely low on time. Is that knight going to manage to escape? Ooh, that's a rook gone. So everyone's gobbling everything up here. It's a gobble fest. Am I planning on having tournaments versus other teams? Well, we could do, but I believe at the moment our team has only got probably about 69 Lamau players in it. We're not a very big team. We need to expand, and that's White that wins that. So well played there, Uchiha Madara, and unlucky flop. I said I'd show Srinivash M29. Let's check out the game. Let's find you. Where are you? You're this way. Or are you... Did I just skip over it? Yeah. There you are. Srinivash M29 versus Supratim 111. This is still fairly early on. A couple of pawns have been exchanged and one set of pieces. But I mean, this is still the early game. Supratim goes for expansion on the queen side. Let's see how this will work out for both players. And hello Eclipse Wizard and 69 lol. Yes, and since I might as well advertise it, if you guys haven't yet joined the official Discord server, then there's a link to that somewhere on my YouTube main homepage. That's a barrel of laughs right there in the Discord server. Ooh, look at these. There's a nasty discovery. Even I can see this nasty discovery. Winning the queen. Yeah, you got to get rid of that pesky knight, otherwise that's not going to end well. So let's check out the position. I think White definitely has an advantage here. It's just a case of technique now. Does Black have any counterplay? It's going to be tough. With them pawns in the centre, and this pawn being permanently weak, it's going to be very tough for Black to consolidate here. But you never know. You got to play every move on. Maybe there's a spicy tactical shot that Black can take and regain equality. So what's the threat here? Maybe push this. Captures. See, if this was me playing, I'd probably play that move, E5. But I don't know if that's a good move or not. It just feels like the way to go, to just like mindlessly push your pawns and hope for the best. Just joined the Discord. We big chillin'. We big pimpin'. Big capturin'. And big spraggetting. That's for sure. Okay, this position looks like complicated to me, because obviously there's always the perpetual threat of back rank mate. I mean, yeah, you got to make some luft for the king there. Otherwise it's mate. But now even without the mate, look at the position. It's not looking good for Black. And this will soon be over. That pawn is queening. There's nothing more to be done here. And Srinivash, who told me to rail the game, has produced an excellent victory here. Supratim. Oh, and that's a spicy little checkmate. And we got 8 minutes left. Yo, was that a nice sip of water? I don't think it was. It was a nice sip of Pepsi Max mixed with a nice Saturday improver, shall we say. Okay, so we're nearly at the end of the arena. I think we should... Let's check up on the leaders. We've got Slackworm, 58 points. Might be an unassailable lead at this point because Jack Nolan is 52, Mike 14GR 52, so it's definitely a 3-horse race now. But then Batman Isis has done very well, coming 4th. Matter 9. So there's a 3-horse race for first, I'd say. And then there's 3 guys that could get in the top 3. And then everyone else is battling it out for the top 10. So who shall we watch? Shall we watch... I think we want to watch... I think Mike GR and Jack Nolan. This is like the key battle. Who's going to... Well, let's watch Jack Nolan because he's got the win streak going. So if he wins this, he could potentially win it. So Jack Nolan against Arian Coley. And there's only 6 minutes left. All players are extremely low on time. Oh, and that's a... What is this? Ah, that's mate in 1, right? Well, threatening mate in 1. I don't think there's... No, that's mate in 1. That is spicy. That was an unstoppable mate in 1. Very nicely done there, Jack Nolan. Unlucky there, Arian. Sometimes you just in them spots and you just can't do anything about it. So who... Oh, look at the top scores now. 58 versus 56 versus 54. This is going to be a photo finish. And then for 4th and 5th we got 44, 44. And then 40. This could be anyone's game. Forced mate in 1. Yeah, I think it was. Like, there's no way the king can run away, and there's no way you can protect the mating square. Should we check Slackworm? No, we're going to check Batman Isis. As much as I love you all, Batman Isis, he's a OG of... he's always there in the chat. Always got time for a nice live stream. He's always got time to hug Bilbo. So we got to watch House of Leaves. So no offense to Flob, I'm sure you're great, but I'm rooting for Batman Isis here. Looks like a pretty solid setup. I think black will have a... I think these pawns here will have a bright future. Yeah, I'm calling it now. I think this game's going to come down to those pawns pushing up the board. Because everything else looks kind of closed off. Ah, but then again, this bishop's kind of annoying. I imagine Batman Isis is going to try and somehow trade this knight for this bishop, because that bishop is a pawn in black's side. It's stopping the pushing of pawns. But let's see how it goes. Like, I know if I was playing black here, I'd be like, this bishop needs to die immediately. Because it's literally cramping my style. It's a knight here. So I assume the plan is to try and get the knight to here where the rook is. Like, move the rook. And then move the knight and then kick the bishop away from that square. I mean, that's my assumption. I could be dead wrong, but I think that bishop is the key blockader that black needs to eliminate. Let's see. Okay, so now there's a double attack, double defense, but there might be some strategy There might be some tactic of trading bishop for knight to get the double attack on here. Anyway, I will gladly watch what the correct play is here, because this is alien to me. Let's see what the winning move is. So knight here. Okay. I am eagerly awaiting vast knowledge here. So that king actually, even though the pawns are all over the place, that king looks pretty safe here, because there's no way the queen's going to be able to get here, backed up by the bishop or the rook. So that king's actually in a pretty nice square there. But I still think this bishop here is kind of annoying, because like you really want to play c5 here as black. You want to push this pawn, because you can't push the other pawns really. Sir Pasto Primero finally won a game. Congratulations on finding the winning combination. And for those of you who just want to enjoy the show, we've only got 1 minute and 50 seconds left of the arena. So I'm sorry about that, but I would like to say thank you very much to everyone that came along. It was a lot of fun. And even though I'm not the best commentator, like, I still enjoyed watching you guys. Maybe if we do this again, we'll get someone like Agad or Hikaru. I'm sure Hikaru would definitely join, and Agad would definitely join. Like, we'll get someone that actually knows chess to commentate, and they can be the brains, and I can be the person that just says captures. That could be a winning combination. So we've got 1 minute left, and oh, this is a flag off. Flob on, very low on the clock. Hauser leaves. 20 seconds left with the winning position. Well played, Hauser leaves. Let's check out the standings. We've only got 20 seconds left. So I think once the clock runs out, the tournament ends, right? Let's just stay on here. So at the moment we've got Slackworm on 62, Jack Nolan on 60, Mike 14GR on 56, Batman Isis aka Hauser leaves on 46, Matter9 on 44, Madyan on 40, Akasho2 on 27, Radical2 on 25, Midi Lose on 22, Uchiha Madara on 21. Trinity Ghost, you were Uchiha Madara. Well, you've done extremely well, because I mean, look how many games everyone else has played. You've played like 8 games and have made it to the top 10, so I'd say performance-wise, you've done extremely well. And I believe the tournament is about to end. And I hope I showed everyone's game. I hope I showcased everyone playing there. If I missed anyone out, I'm extremely sorry. Let's even type in the chat. Captures, everyone. I've already typoed. So, okay, it looks like I can't actually work out the performance rating of the other players from this thing. It shows it for the top 3, but it doesn't seem to show it for everyone else, which is unfortunate, because I really wanted to do a performance rated adjustment table, but we can tackle that in the future. So, in 3rd place, games played 26, win rate 73%, performance rating 1893. We've got Mike 14GR. Congratulations on coming 3rd place, Mike. And in 2nd place, with games played 24, a win rate of 83, berserk rate of 4%, and a performance rating of 1986, we've got Jack Nolan 20. Congratulations, Jack Nolan. But in 1st place, games played 27, win rate 78%, no berserk, but performance rating 1979. We have got Slackworm. Congratulations, Slackworm. You have won the first ever EVANS Spraggett Arena. And your reward for winning this is you get to Google Evans Spraggett. Or Kevin. You can Google Evans Spraggett or Kevin Spraggett and nothing bad will happen. That is your reward. Everyone else who Googles Evans Spraggett or Kevin Spraggett, bad things are going to happen. Hey, David Curler. And you've got a nice little umlaut, so I'm imagining you're German. Congratulations. Thanks for the tournament and your excellent commentary. I will agree that it was a lot of fun. So yeah, so thank you very much for playing, everyone. This has been the inaugural EVANS Spraggett Arena. We might mix it up. Like, I imagine it would get a bit boring just playing the same opening every time. Maybe what we'll do is try and come up with a different opening each week or something. Fantalus is very jealous of that reward. Yeah, congratulations, Slackworm, and congratulations everyone who played and everyone who stuck at it. It's not all about being the best, it's about taking part and having fun. So everyone that's played at least one game, congratulations. And everyone that didn't play any games, I'm not going to mention any names. Filipino. I'm not going to mention any names. Filipino. I'm not going to mention any names, but congratulations everyone that played. I appreciate you for coming along, and we will definitely try and do this again with like a different opening or something and a bit more of a slick setup. I think what this really needs is like a good chess player to do the technical analysis, and I can like bounce off them with like some questions like, hey, good player, why have they played that move? And good players like, well, they played this because of that. And I'm like, oh, of course. Instead of just me just guessing randomly. Madian, 66.66%. David Keller, thanks guys. I just googled Kevin Spraggett and nothing bad happened, so it works. That is confirmed. In fact, we can probably look at this. We're gonna flood the screen with EVANS Spraggett to end the stream. Look at that beautiful face, EVANS Spraggett, just sitting there looking at you all slyly. Like, he knows that you're going to Google him, but he also knows what's going to happen when you do. So he's just all smug, like, yeah, you Google me. We'll see how that turns out. So yeah, thank you everyone for playing. Please join the Discord. That's the main place to talk about future streams and stuff. And anyone whose message I haven't seen, I'm really sorry. And anyone whose game I haven't shown, I'm really sorry. Rashid, you're a 14-year-old who took part. Well, congratulations on taking part so young. You've truly got an excellent future. Anyone else who I haven't shown, I'm sorry. But I tried to show all of you. And I hope you all had an excellent time and an excellent EVANS Spraggett experience. And yeah, that's about it. And let's make EVANS Spraggett do a little dance. I'm EVANS Spraggett. You played the EVANS Gambit. You're not gonna do that again. EVANS Spraggett. Never Google EVANS Spraggett. Anyway, if you guys want to discuss anything further, remember to join the Discord. And I will see you guys soon for more excellent arena streams. I think this could be a good weekly fixture. I'm definitely not copying Agad Mata here. This is a totally original idea. But yeah, that was fun. And Discord link. Good question. Good question. Let's trying to find it on the old second monitor. I will link the stream because I know it's on my homepage somewhere. We need to move EVANS Spraggett out of the way. Look at how bad I'm lagging. This is the lag time. Having a second monitor. Oh, never mind. If someone can link the Discord, that'd be cool. This is giving me a headache. The link's on my homepage somewhere. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, just go on my homepage and it'll be on the about, it'll be Discord, all that stuff. Next tournament, I think we can definitely aim to do another one the same time next week, and we'll come up with a different opening each week or something, and maybe we can announce it in advance what the opening is, so you've got a bit of time to Google the opening. But yeah, if you want to chat, I'll be on Discord and all of the good stuff, and thank you very much for coming along, because I was a bit worried. I was like, maybe no one will come, but enough of you came to make it a jolly old day out. So I'm about to end the stream, so is there any way I can end it in style? Let me think. I've realised I've still got this here. So remember to have an excellent rest of your captures everyone. And what have we got here? I've still got this written on this. 0% sleep, 99.99% sorrow. So that was from the sorry about that stream. And then we'll just chuck that on the floor. Hasta la vista, baby. Sorry about that. Everyone check out Adam Genesis. Everyone check out the good stuff. That was really some good stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I'll chat to you all on Discord if you want to have a little chit-chatteroni. Chit-chatteroni. Had a ball popping in and out. Ball popping doesn't sound very optimal. I don't want my balls to pop, I'll tell you that. Anyway, let's end the stream with a nice captures. Evans Spraggett OP. And we'll give the last word to Evan Spraggett himself. Hey guys, so I heard you played my arena. That's cool. Just make sure you never Google me. If you Google me, bad things are gonna happen. Whoa.